only 1 minute in reply. My lord, while this will
But
not
it is
be
not a fit case to grant any relief, my lord. That is my humble submission.
while my lord, the loss can never be compensated, my lord, I have been informed, my lord, that the production team is taking care of all the hospital expenses. Some nominal amount has been also been announced by them for the purpose of showing their regret only. My lord, that is with regard to what my learned friend was mentioning. But my lord, I have only one submission, and I'm concluding with this in reply. At this stage, my lord, in terms of Arnab Goswami's case, I am conscious your ladyship may have to give the public prosecutor an opportunity, but Supreme Court says prima facie case interim bail to be considered by the High Court. There, Bombay High Court failed to do it, so Supreme Court corrected it. My lord, one other conclusive submission that I'm making for ladyship is, my lord, like in Bandi Sanjay's case, because tomorrow is Saturday and day after tomorrow is Sunday, if your ladyships are persuaded by our arguments, and we are fervently praying that your ladyships may grant interim bail, ladyship may kindly consider directing, my lord, a personal bond to be given to the jail superintendent, because he has been remanded to judicial custody for 14 days now. So, my lord, personal bond to the jail superintendent can result in what the Supreme Court wanted to achieve: no deprivation of personal liberty even for a day. If we are persuading your ladyship, that's my fervent prayer. I'm so grateful, your ladyship. I was just very happy when I was reading that Lord Denning's judgment in Arnab Goswami's case, ladyship, where the Supreme Court said that when someone comes and says this, the courts need to put everything aside. Your ladyship have been, in fact, your ladyship, you're completely right. In the morning, your ladyship said something to me. If it was a common man, I would have granted it. Because he's an actor, I'm not granting. Then I told your ladyship, no, ladyship, you can't do it. You can't do reverse discrimination. Treat him like a common man. Don't treat him like a film star.
Yes, yes.
My friend is wrong.
During my lunchtime, it was pricking me.
Yes,
Being an actor, he cannot be deprived.
Yes, yes,
because I have openly said it was a common man, I would have granted.
Correct. Leadership are completely right. Therefore, I said, please treat him as a common man, grant him what.
One more aspect in this: the ingredients of the offence are not attracted in the face of it.
Correct.
Prima facie, based on the complaint, prima facie coming on the basis of the complaint, court should come to a conclusion whether it's a case for granting bail or not.
That is the discretion of your lordship. But the fact remains 105.
Discretion.
105, my lord, very much attract.
As a citizen of here on this earth, he has a right of life, liberty. It cannot be infringed in such a way.
What about the death of deceased person, my lord? Deceased and who are suffering with the ventilator.
Can it be attributed to the person?
Yes, that is the reason.
Just he being an actor.
Yet his instance only it was happened. That is the, my lord.
But in fact, the allegation is his security people pushed some people, so there was more crowd. Your ladyship has held very clearly, Supreme Court held no vicarious liability. So if the security people pushed, resulting in some, they're not saying Allu Arjun pushed anyone. So there can be no vicarious liability on Allu Arjun. So any case, no case, I don't want to blame anybody. I'm only saying tragic incident, I think somewhere we'll have to let go. But we don't want to become a police state. That's all.
We have sympathy for the family.
Yes.
Usually some people don't go in such a situation, being afraid of that crowd also. So however the situation has happened, we cannot blame anybody.
Your Lordships, as far as 15183 is concerned, Your Lordships, I'll make one respectful submission. Your Lordships, the petitioners before Your Lordships, 2 people have been arrested, Your Lordships. Only 2 persons have been arrested, Your Lordships. Petitioner number, Your Lordships, 4 and petitioner number 7, Your Lordships. My respectful submission, both of them have been arrested, Your Lordships. Their remand report is exactly as that of Allu Arjun. That is my respectful submission. The remedy that was available to me yesterday, Your Lordships, was to have gone to the magistrate's court and Your Lordships filed a memo for rejection or refusal of the remand on the ground that the ingredients of the section have not been made out. My only grievance is this, Your Lordships, that they have been produced. They have the right, Your Lordships, constitutionally to produce them until within 24 hours. The arrest was carried out at 5 yesterday. They could have produced him in open court. Open court, therefore, thereby granting me the right and the opportunity to file an application for rejection of the remand. But they produce him, surprisingly, Your Lordships, at 2 a.m. before the magistrate's house, Your Lordships. They've deprived me of that opportunity. Is my respectful submission. So if Your Lordships is going to apply the principle that Your Lordships that bail can be granted even after remand, Your Lordships, I'm only seeking that benefit be extended to A1 and A2 also, as your lordship, petitioner number 4 and 7 is my respective submission.
However, 1 and 2 are
Arrested.
granted.
Yes.
1 and 2.
Yes.
Other petitioners, I can say not to take course steps
Yes.
in that. The issue is with who are arrested,
Yes.
where he says it's not maintainable. With regard to the arrested people, I mean
1 and 2.
4 to 8 and A11, I think is A11 will grant interim bail for a certain period. Let them avail the appropriate
Measures.
Milord, already, where the question of, already,
interim bail and to the superintendent of jail, I'll say, I'll direct them to place and
Yes,
let them meanwhile file appropriate application.
Milord, even, may I request, Milord,
For
even,
enlargement of-
even they did not file the appropriate application.
No, in
Whatever-
482, I'm saying, in 482, I'm granting interim bail
Inherent powers.
for certain period, I'll say, and let them avail the remedy.
Yes.
Appropriate application can be filed.
Yes, your lordship.
That would suffice, I think.
Yes, your lordship.
Milord, my information would be, Milord, he was remanded and sent to the jail. That is the information. It is not the, it is not the
Remanded
proper.
and sent to jail, that is the
Suffer,
reason I'm giving.
Milord, he has to, Milord, once the remanded and sent to the jail, Milord, accused has to approach the Milord seeking the regular bail, not Milord under this. Milord, whatever the submission regarding the judgment, Supreme Court judgment, the entire fact is different. That not at all applicable this case. That Milord,
No,
even IA not, Milord, one more fact, IA not at number. Now, surprisingly, they seek the, they filed
No,
the.
what is your IA in quash petition? I think stay of all for the proceedings.
Stay of all further proceeding in the quash petition.
In quash petition, it is there.
But stay up
Can also be
already.
exercised by staying all further proceedings,
All
including the
for-
remand cost.
It became, that is the reason initially I submitted, it became infectious. They
No,
initially, before remanding the Milord accused, Milord accused before lordship filed the Milord petition seeking the quashment of the crime. Milord after filing, Milord, today they moved. Even before that, before hearing the,
In that petition only, instead of granting stay of all further proceedings, I'm going to grant interim bail. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
separate application,
But for a limited period, I'm granting bail.
you,
Let them,
application also returned, Milord, by the
Your
office
Lordship,
itself.
Which application is different?
They-
No, that
Milord, may
application-
request,
Your
Milord.
That is a different IA which they have filed.
Your lordships, as far as 482 is concerned, your lordship, the principle, your lordships, the Supreme Court has time and again said, even in 226 and 482, this honorable court has the powers to amend on its own the prayers, your lordships, if the circumstances
That is
change.
the purport of,
It is the
Arnab
circumstances
Goswami
change.
where they have
That is where the
granted
inherent
the
powers
order.
come in.
I think in this case also they have granted some interim protection
Yes, my lord. Arnab Goswami
for a
specifically.
period of 4 weeks from the date of this
Yes.
one, so should be.
Yes.
Milord,
So you
this-
can
this-
file and proper application.
Yes.
after that.
This fact is different, Milord. My
What fact is different?
whatever the judgments placed before this honorable court, the entire facts are different from the Milord, this case. Therefore, it is not
Okay,
at
we'll
that.
see.
The court can communicate to the jail superintendent, then he would be obliged.
I'll give a direction.
Yes, ma'am. I'm so grateful.
They said order can be communicated to the jail superintendent and for a period of 4 weeks. Executing a personal bond
Yes.
of rupees. I'll say 50,000.
Yes.
50,000. 50,000 to be executed before the jail superintendent. They are however directed to cooperate in the investigation and shall not make any attempt to interfere with the ongoing investigation or with the witnesses. And the jail authorities concerned, superintendent of police are directed to ensure that this order is complied with forthwith.
But also to the magistrate for record, my lord. Magistrate also for record because it's a judicial.
And the said order should be communicated to the concerned.
9th ACMM, your lordships. 9th ACMM.
Okay, concerned court, I
Yeah,
said.
concerned.
Again, if there is any difference, concerned court. And with regard to accused number 192, what should I say? 192,
1 into same order, your lordships.
50,000 I said.
I'll 25,000 two sureties, your lordships. Or your lordships, 25,000 two sureties, your lordships, of both the accused, A1 and 2.
No, sureties, my lord, he will have to produce in court. Let my learned friend take personal bond for
I'll
50,000.
take personal bond before the, your lordships, I'll take personal bond
I
before the
have said
superintendent.
the personal because
same-
it's interim bail. I said
Yes,
personal.
personal bond, your lordships, I'll take personal. Same amount, your lordships. Same amount, same amount. Personal bond, same amount.
And with regard to accused petitioner / accused number 428, not to take personal investigation may go on.
My lord, Lordship granted 4 weeks, my lord.
Yes.
4 weeks thereafter they is directed to surrender.
No, matter will come.
No, what is my, I am having doubt where.
No, 4 weeks I said.
My lord.
Interim protection. It's up to them. They have to. They can make an application. for regular. I don't need to specify anything.
No, nothing more, my lord.
An interim protection I have given in 482. They will avail their remedy.
Yes. Lord, deeply grateful, my lord. These are the days when we feel very proud to be a part of constitutional court architecture, my lord.
Yes, yes, in half an hour we'll be getting your draft.
I'm
Because I have to sign it.
Yes, yes, my lord. So grateful, my lord.
That is the reason I was here. If any, I can get assistance also. That's the reason I dictated.
Yes, yes, my lord. I'm
deeply
so grateful. So grateful, my lord.
Obliged.
And I think I am also happy to be part of this order. Very rarely we get such kind of
Yes,
opportunity
yes, my lord.
where we get an opportunity to deliver such
Yes, ma'am.
orders.
My lord, finally, only specific date given, Lordship, or
4 weeks.
Quash petition.
my lord.
Quash petitions I'll say in February.
My
Because
lordship may say after 2 weeks, my lord. Quash petition after 2 weeks.
After
also.
2 weeks. That will be great.
Notice, my lord,
okay, no, then I say
complainant,
notice to second
complainant,
respondent.
my lord, has to-
This is second respondent. This complainant.